So when I was going down the freeway, I was going like 115. So I was going too fast to be able to either yield, stop, or anything. So when I'm getting off the exit, um, there's a light, but there's also a big semi truck coming down this way. So I'm going like 115 straight into this truck, right? So all I see is
The
this
side
truck,
of it.
the truck, yeah, the side of it. So it's passing, right? So like my thoughts are, I could either try to hit the brakes, but I'm not probably not gonna stop on time. I could either turn with the car and try to turn in the lane and keep going, and I just felt like those were my two options. So I ended up trying to turn, and when I did, I was going too fast and flipped my whole car over. So as soon as I turned a sharp turn, the whole car just flipped over like six, 7 times, and then stopped into a tree, and I was upside down. And then yeah, the cops came and I got arrested, and yeah, man, went to the county for like 8, 9 months. I was in LA County, by the way, horrible county. Nobody get locked up over there. You'll get the worst sentence possible. You're gonna get the max. Don't do it. um, so my county time. What's sad was like when I actually got to the county, I felt like I was at my destination, and I was just like, "That's fucked up." Like, why am I expecting jail and prison to be my outcome? You know. So during my county time, I was just like damn, like this ain't good that I feel like I belong here. Like that's weird. Like so I started to notice these things, and um at the time my county time I didn't really have support because I felt like I kind of didn't feel like I deserved it. My family was kind of been there for me throughout, my group homes, my sister, my mom, my other siblings. So I felt guilty. So I didn't really reach out for financial help. So that's where I learned how to cut hair, learned how to, sell little things here and there to get by, to get soap, to get food, noodles, little stuff. So, thank God not receiving no money for all those months. I still was eating and still had my basic needs. Wasn't too bad. So getting to the prison now that was another story. I don't think people realize that the layout, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm trans male, I still went to the female institution. So in Chowchilla, there is a room about about half this size, right? And there's 4 beds in each corner, four bunk beds, and houses about 8 people. That's 8 personalities. 8 people trying to, too many chiefs, not enough Indians type thing. So the politics there is like basically who's ever been occupying the room the longest kind of has say over the room. So when you get there, me being trans male, obviously, you know, stud broads, trans males, they're usually kind of popular because all the girls obviously are trying to find a partner.
Uh huh.
So being the fact that I look the way I do, I had issues trying to get accepted in rooms because sometimes rooms were just all girly girl rooms and they had their little vibe. So when I'd get there, they're like, "Yeah, can you find a room?" So that's kind of stressful just on its own because it's like, damn, like you feel like you're going to, even though all this shit don't nobody own it but
Yeah.
the government, but you still feel that way when you go into other people's rooms. Like you feel like you're under their rules in their house. So I feel like I struggled a lot because not that I don't do good with authority. I just don't like being told exactly what to do. Now, if there's a schedule and everyone's on it so that nobody's occupying the kitchen at the same time, like if it's a structured schedule just for convenience for everybody, I feel like I respect it. Now, if I feel like if you're telling me how to organize my stuff, how to live my life as a grown ass man, I got a problem. And I just feel like me being just I always had a backbone. I always spoke my mind. Never been the type of person to suffer in silence. just because I did that shit when I'm younger. So now I'm older. I'm definitely not gonna allow strangers and shit to do this to me. I'd have been through this shit when I was a kid. I'm not about to go through that shit twice. And so I feel like it kind of hardened me because although like I'm down to earth and I'm really genuine and I do have a good heart, I feel like this place forced the ugliness out of me because like I wasn't accepted for face value at my regulars. So I felt like not necessarily that I was being fake, but I felt like it just brought out a heart inside of me that kind of wasn't open to like connecting with people or and it's sad because I'm such a people person. I think that I've been through a lot of experiences in life that people can relate to and people can gravitate towards me or I can feel for them in ways and people can feel it so they gravitate towards me. But I also feel like I was very cautious about that because being vulnerable in prison is just a rule. You just don't do that. Just because, I mean, you got thousands of people there for murder, people doing all day, ain't never leaving. They don't give a fuck about your story.
People prey on shit like that too.
Yeah, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Even people that are stuck there, they miserable, so they trying to fuck what you got going on. I had relationship drama in there. I was actually with this one female. Her case was actually pretty famous in LA. She was in there for killing her baby daddy, but I didn't know that at first. So when I met her, she's a model on the streets, beautiful mixed girl. So I ended up being with her, and I did not know this person's past, but we were in a room together. So, you know, I don't regret that relationship. It was the worst and toxic thing I've ever been through. But I was grateful that I went through that because it taught me how to have boundaries. It taught me how to know what I want to deal with and what I don't want to deal with. It gave me all those tools and everything that I needed to have a good relationship now. So, I did go through a lot with this person just because I was already mentally fucked up and she's mentally fucked up. So it wasn't a good match to deal with because now I have this person trying to put their behaviors, their habits on me and trying to tell me who to be. And I'm at that pleasing age where I'm still trying to please people around me. So I'm giving into it, doing these things, and I'm miserable doing it. Now I have resentment and anger towards this person. And now I'm not looking at you the same because I feel like I'm pleasing you more than I'm genuinely wanting to do. Like, there's like, you either do things because you respect and love them or you just do it because you don't want to deal with hearing their mouth. Yeah. And I feel like once I got to a point where I was just doing shit because I didn't want to hear you, that told me that we didn't really have nothing. Like, there was no respect, there was no love because I don't want to do these things out the kindness of my heart. I feel like it's a chore. I feel like it's a job. So we kind of grew apart, and I ended up meeting another girl. And at the time I met her, I was still kind of going back and forth with my ex. So I kind of had issues there because it's like I know what I wanted and I knew what was best for me. But I don't think because I had spent so much time with my ex, I had a hard time letting go of that before really pursuing that. So that even caused damage in my current relationship because she's never going to forget that. And now that, you know what I'm saying? Now that we're both out.
How long are you down for?
Okay, so. So six in all in prison. And then one in county, so about 6, 7. But I met the girl that I'm with now towards the end of my sentence, like my last year. And it was crazy because this person was at a place in her life and I was at a place in my life, and it was just crazy how the timing of the release dates, and it was just crazy how everything kind of aligned for us to be together. And I'm big on that. I feel like I definitely believe God puts people in your path. I definitely believe in that. I believe everything happens for a reason. I don't think things are consequences or coincidental. I don't believe that. So I just felt like I really feel like this is my soulmate right now. And I feel like I think it's just different when someone's with you when you don't have nothing and they stay with you and they love you and they take care of you, although they could have other options. And I just felt like the fact that I was losing at that time and this person kept choosing me. I feel like now that I'm doing better and I'm seeing a little bit of money here and I'm doing things, I just felt like I want to share it with that person that was with me when I didn't have it. You know? So that's where I'm at like today in my life. Just trying to heal from the traumatic things in prison that they try to make me live by and believe in, and that conflict in me. Like I was always the person that was like, this don't make sense. Like in prison, I'll be like, nah, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not answering to you just because this is your homie and I'm arguing with him.
Yeah.
If I'm arguing with this nigga, I'm arguing with him. I'm not gonna answer to you. So I was always had conflict because I was one person that did not believe in those things or those politics necessarily. Or like for instance, like if you got had a girl, right? Like and me and her were cool, like there's a rule that like she not supposed to talk to me like unless you around. And like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of motherfuckers disrespectful, crazy shit. But I just don't believe life was meant to be that way. I believe in relationships there's balance. I believe you have friendships because in the end, sometimes I don't want to share everything with my partner. Not in that way, but I don't feel I feel like things take time, right? So it's been a year and some change, right? If I give my person my all, there's nothing left to give. So I feel like when I was young and vulnerable, I did that. I gave myself all away at once. And I feel like I was never appreciated. So I feel like now I learned how to like slowly give and take parts of myself and make sure it's being met before I match that. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of helped create a better balance for me. So that way you don't feel like you're giving more, I don't feel like I'm giving more, and we don't feel like we're losing. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, long distance relationship is hard. You know what I'm saying? Because there's that trust issues, then it's the damage from the beginning, and then it's just like, you know,
If you don't mind me asking, how far is?
she's in LA, so she lives in San Pedro, so she's about 6, almost 7 hours away. hmm And we've both been out for about 4 months, so we're both trying to build our journeys, And I hope, like in 5, 6 years from now, we have another story to tell. I think our journey is just still in the making, and I feel like if it wasn't for any of my hardships or my struggles, like I wouldn't be who I am. So like I just feel like those out there that feel like their stories are unheard or like what they went through didn't matter. I feel like the reward is what you gained. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like I'm more humble, right? So I don't necessarily like care if I have like the brand newest shoes, or I don't value such worldly things, or I feel like it just kind of gave me like a character to just always kind of be grateful or just be humble or just be thankful, because I feel like we don't see that there's a lot of people around us that really do have less, and I feel like sometimes like it's easy to like
Taking it for granted sometimes.
yeah, just to be like, damn, like I could be this, I could be having this, like you know what I'm saying. And there's people barely trying to like get something to eat, you know what I'm saying. And even when I just go to the stores and I be seeing people out there hungry, I'll be like, man, like I'll ask them, I'll be like, do you want some food? I won't give you no money, but I'll get you some food. And man, they always get up and come get some food. So it's just like even little things I try to give back and just try to show love when I can, even when I don't have it, just because I feel like I've trusted God this far, and I feel like every day I've been able to make it, and I feel like sometimes we look too far ahead, and I feel like sometimes God wants us to know that He's gonna get us through today. Like worry about right now, today, focus on right here. And I feel like doing my mentality, changing my mentality. Not saying it's not good to plan for future, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like when I keep my mind focused on that and I just trust that I'm gonna be okay for the day, it's kind of gotten me through each day, and I'm still here. I'm still enjoying my freedom, and even my freedom. Like I remember, like 3 months ago, I was tired of being free. Like 3 months ago, I was tired of being free. Like I was getting depressed, and then I had to check myself. Like, damn, like how dare you take for granted that you could get up and open your fridge and eat something that you want, or come out
Walk
here
out
and
and
smoke a blunt or smoke a joint or go get a drink and just relax. Like I
yeah,
said, how the fuck are
pick
you
up the
gonna take
phone,
that
make a
for
phone call
granted?
when you want to. Shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Phone calls, all that, and I was just like, yeah, like, man, I gotta get that right because I was like, there ain't no way in hell I should have been tired of being free. Like, man, but you know, I'm just grateful to share my experiences, and I hope it encourages other people, to reach out and share their stories with you as well. Um, thank you for listening to me. I really appreciate, the opportunity and the space. It's been healing just to talk and even just share my
Nah,
story.
I appreciate it a lot too. Just open up to me and be able to tell your story for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely appreciate it.
You know, cause yeah,
Even this right here, like it's even making me feel like, you know what I mean? Like damn, like there is shit that's just bigger than us. That's beyond us that we could even reach, and we probably don't even know it.
yeah, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
I ain't
even
gonna
with your
lie.
views, like I'm pretty sure.
It's crazy because like you saying that sometimes I kind of like get like down and depressed because I'm just like I know it's so much more I could be trying to do or be doing. You know what I'm saying? I just feeling like damn, I'm complaining and being mad, but like man, if I really want this shit, I have to go out there and
Yeah, you gotta do
I gotta
it.
go out there and
Right.
do it. You know what I'm saying? Put the
Hell
time
yeah.
in, put the hours in, put the effort
Hell
in,
yeah.
money, whatever, to kind of get to where I want to be at. And then once again, it's not gonna just come to me. So sometimes I do get down, just depressed about that shit. Like fuck, bro. Like, but yeah,
Oh yeah, no, trust me. I know exactly what you mean. Cause like I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes even when I be sitting up in here, like I'm like, damn, I can't find a job. Like I'll feel like shitty. But then like once I start doing little things like, and like I said, like even just seeing your little progress or your little things, like reward yourself on that, man. Like the shit that you're doing, like that's what's up. Like that's cool. Like you actually taking action into something that you want to see happen. And I feel like, you know, we always have these thoughts, right? And I just feel like if we would have take more action into all these thoughts we'd have, we'd probably see a lot more results. You know what I'm saying? But then there's that doubt, and then there's that damn. Well, what if it don't go right? You know what I'm saying? Like, or sometimes it's a risk, or like, damn, what if I invest in this and then I don't get nothing back? It's just like,
I was gonna say like right now, not to cut you off, but I'm, I'm paying for interviews. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So I'm trying to put money into it. I'm trying to put my time into it, and hopefully it'll all come back to me in the long run. And once again, like you said,
right.
it could be all for nothing. It could be. Hopefully it's not.
Oh,
But
I don't think it is. And just because, okay, like for instance, like I think you did say you were kind of mirroring somebody else's and what they were doing, but I mean, why not? I mean, these companies, they all bite off each other.
yeah,
They all got the same products. They all selling the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
same
about
shit, different
convenience.
names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're doing what everybody else is doing out here, right?
I would say a lot of shit is branding. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, it's just the brand name of what they're, you know what I'm saying, of who they are.
Yeah.
Same cereal, just two different brand names, type ordeal. But
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even after this, like, you give me the channel name and everything, I'll promote it on my platforms.
I
You
appreciate
get
it
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? I'll get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Even promoting my own story and saying, you wanna check it out, like go look at it. You know what I'm saying? And I really support it. And I'm a, and I'll put my friends onto the channels.
I appreciate
I'm
that
at
for
a
sure.
big college. I'll have them on it. And I actually I'm in business and entrepreneurship right now at college, and my professor, she's amazing. She's locked in with a lot of things like that, and she loves like sharing people's stories or hearing them. as well. So I'm pretty sure I could get your shit on my projectors in the classroom one day. We could even just
nice
watch
too.
it. You know what I'm saying? So just know, man, like, I felt that way too. Like, even with my music, like, man, I get so many requests to do it. So many people. Could you sing for me? Could you do this? Can I pay you for this? Can I do this? And I mean, like, I have that doubt. I do get depressed. I'm like, damn, am I good enough? Or like, can I really sing good? Or is my shit, like, do people really feel the shit that I'm talking about? Like, there's always gonna be that self doubt. You get what I'm saying? But man, like, if it means anything, like, don't ever stop, like, ever, like, never, no matter what it is.
Be honest, and then I don't want to take too much time from us talking, but I be down a lot. But the fact that I can kind of see someone reachable and that I can talk to who is doing it and having some success at it. And he also gives me, just advice and
It kind of mentors a little bit.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
kind of guides you in the way that he's reached his success and sharing that with you. And like I said, just you having that network alone, that's what's up. You already ahead of certain people. You get what I'm saying?
Because you're right, because just the knowledge of that he has is very helpful. But once again, him just kind of motivate me to not give up. That shit helps so much, brother. I ain't gonna lie, it's that shit. Cause without him, sometimes I be like, fuck this. I got work.
God, you like I ain't seen enough views, enough money. No. I'm losing more than I'm gaining right now, and I guess you trying to tell me to hold on that I'm gonna see it, and it's getting draining. I'm not seeing it.
You gotta do
$300 later, you're like, bruh.
He said 300 days straight of video. I'm like, 300 days straight of videos before I make some money. He's like, yeah. I'm like, God damn, brother. But like right now, where he at, he's making like $7,000 a month just sitting in his house, literally just talking to the camera.
Right. So you you see the goal, right? You see the goal, right? And you understand that it's hard work to get there and shit, man. You solid just off that, man. Solid just off that. Right there, that's gonna be you too.
I gotta keep it going.
Oh yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, like me too. Like even with jobs and shit, I'm like, man, I'm tired of these motherfuckers. They ain't got shit going on. They scamming, they lying, they ain't don't plan on paying shit. And just when I was like ready to say fuck it and stop looking, man, this dude hits me and he's like, hey bro, like I'll pay you $100 to take this picture like this, and I'll pay you for 3 pictures. He was like, we could even do it in increments. I'll take one, I'll send you half, then you send me one, I'll give you the other half, and then you send me the last one.
So
and
photography as well too?
And I just took pictures on my phone of myself. Like I've never been in photography, but I'm like, all right, you fucking weird ass nigga. Like if you want this picture so bad, you got it. As long as it don't degrade me or make me feel like weird after, if I'm not exposing my body and shit, like having to do weird shit like that, like I'm down. Like I'm down. If you want to pay for a picture, cool. And then that's why I thought it was funny, because this guy is paying me to take pictures, and then I'm laughing because now you're paying me for this interview. So I'm like, damn, like, is God like trying to speak to me in my career change right now? Like, am I supposed to like take these as signs? No, because these things were like right back to back. So now I'm like, man, this is kind of making me feel some type of way. Like
I'm getting paid for this shit too. So
right. So that's why I'm like, okay, like I see it. But like I said, you were at that point where I was feeling, and now I'm starting to see it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all gonna come full circle, man. You work hard and you stay at that one skill. And this is why I'm telling you not to give up, because I've drained myself trying to seek like too many avenues, and I didn't get good at nothing. I just learned a whole bunch of shit that I'm not doing nothing with. Do you get what I'm saying? But the fact that you're doing these interviews and you're sticking to this skill and this one thing, I don't see how you're not going to be successful. And you got the motion, you're traveling, you're doing it, bro. Like, so that you got the motivation, you got the work ethic. Like, bro, you need nothing else. Like, you in there. And I get it. Like, the views are going to be slow. I get it. I know that.
Just stay consistent.
Yeah, because the more consistency and the more you post, the more you share, the more I share, the more you network, the more people that know you. You get what I'm saying? Because like even like a few people like were telling me, are you sure you're gonna meet up with this person? That's kind of sketchy. You didn't really talk much. And I was like, I said, I don't think so. I said, I mean, I'm gonna meet them, and I feel like if I see if it's strange or weird shit, then I just don't do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna like just not take the opportunity just because I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying?
Not the first person to say it either, so it's all good.
Yeah. But yeah, like I totally understand that, man. That's like fucking a day in the life for me every day. Shit. I sometimes I don't even want to get up. Like sometimes I'll get out the bed and I'm like, damn, I feel heavy. I'm like, I feel like just jumping right back in that bed. But guess what? I be having to force my fat ass to get in that shower, get on that bus, get to that damn school, like, and it's hard, but I just, just gotta keep going and putting one foot forward every day.
I know. Sometimes I feel like I could see my future. That's nothing that kind of keep me going sometimes too as well. I just feel like, damn, bro, like I'm not gonna be in the same apartment. You know what I'm saying? Forever. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that kind of gives me motivation as well to kind of like, bro, keep going, cause like you don't want to be, cause like right now I have no car.
That's right.
So I'm kind of like motioning and they shit, but. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Because guess what? No, I understand that. And I fuck with that too. Because at the end of the day, guess what? You making money and you still trying to make money on top of while you're making money. I fuck with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You doing what you got to do to do the shit that you got to do. And I fuck with it. Shit. I would probably do the same shit if I was you. Shit, I ain't even gonna lie.
That's what I'm trying.